Do 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 do. Well, let's start recording. Hey, what's up, Colin? How's it going, buddy? Nice to see ya. Oh, let's see if we can. Yeah, that microphone level's a little hot. Good to see ya. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, let's have a little fun for a couple hours. You know, anything goes. Welcome to Grand Rapids. For my money, this is probably my favorite small airport in the country. Probably the best place to plane spot too. So this is number one and number one. At least the number one small airport to plane spot at. Oklahoma City's probably a good number two. I'd have to rethink about that though. So, good to see you, Colin. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for saying hi. A little pop-up stream action. Everybody's streaming today, so thanks for taking the time to say hi. We got regional and mainline jet action going on. So yeah. Awesome. Hey, sounds good, looks good. Maybe I should do a slide. Stand by. Kids in the hall today. I got here immediately and turned on the camera. That's how hard of a worker I am. Do. What's up, everybody? There we go. I like the initials of GRR, the Grand Rapids. It's GRR. GRR. Oh, look, another E175. What up? No, not that. What's up, everybody? I'm just creating a slide here. I know it's a busy Saturday, so it may just be Colin and I, but in the event that it's not, welcome in. Grand Rapids. Export. GRR. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Be with y'all in just a moment. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Nice to see everybody. Give me a minute here. I'm going to adjust the slide because it says Detroit, and that's not right. So apologies. All right. So one moment here. There we go. All right, I think I changed the slide. Yes, I did. All right. Happy Saturday to everyone. Hey, Scott. What's up? What's up? What's up? So for my money, this, again, is the #1 plane spotting airport, small airport in America. So we are just in time for United down there to depart. Hey, what's up, Rick Reed? Scott Rourke, here goes A320. The photographer's getting lined up. Listen to those engines. Oh, listen to that United engine roar. Oh, it's a baby bus, excuse me. What up, Scott Rourke? Come on back, man. We miss you. I know school will be starting here in the next month. I'm sure you'll have a little more free time. What's up, RWBJR? Orford Peace. Evening all. Just quick visit to drop by and say hi. Happy Saturday to you, Orford Peace. Cheers from the other side of the pond. Yeah, I'm on my way back to Chicago, and I don't know. You can't head back to Chicago, even though it's a little bit out of the way, without stopping by probably one of my favorite small airports, Grand Rapids, Gerald R. Ford International Airport. This we've talked about it before. What's up, Andy? We've talked about it before, but this airport is pretty awesome. I streamed here last year, actually. So if you look back in the history, it was like way back. It was probably July or August 1st, 2023. So this is my second visit here. So you got Allegiant that's just pushed back here, and then you also have a little Embraer E140, E145. I wonder if that's Piedmont. That's going to Philadelphia. Jacob, hey, Jacob, great to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, so this is my favorite small airport for a few reasons. Mostly because they actually have a pavilion with bathrooms and a vending machine, which is awesome. And obviously they have seating here right in front of me, in fact. If I zoom out all the way. See, there's nice desks that are here out in the sun. But then there's also a pavilion right behind me just to the right. So it's great seeing everybody here. Got a lot of photographers. A lot of hardcore plane spotters. And it is a pretty rad place. Plus, the weather's great. It's about 80 degrees. Oh, and we got a CRJ. Where's D-Beast? We get a CRJ 200 pushing back, too. Look at this. Look at this tiny jet action. We got double the action there. Envoy working hard, pushing those planes out. E140 and a CRJ 200. So, if you get a chance and you're on Interstate 96... or near Grand Rapids, or your work brings you into Grand Rapids, or you fly into the western shore of Michigan, do yourself a favor. Stop by Grand Rapids GRR Airport, the viewing area here. It's pretty rad. So I'll be here for a few hours, but I'll be heading back to Chicago tonight. And yeah, pretty excited. I'm just happy to be here. The airlines that fly here are Allegiant, Frontier, Southwest, United, Delta, American. Those are your airlines. Allegiant's got a few flights that are here. Air Wisconsin, yeah. Little CRJ 200. I was actually talking with one of my dispatcher friends. I think Air Wisconsin is like the only one that still operates the CRJ 200s on the regional side. But he also told me that Endeavor might be bringing back the CRJ 200s as well. And SkyWest still has them as well. 91, Rick Reed. Whoo! It sounds hot. Not as hot as probably what happens in a couple days when I get back to Texas. I think we're in the hundreds, so we'll probably die and then be okay. Oh, gave you some news yesterday? Is that so? Is that so, Colin? Well, very interesting. We got a duo of Allegiant departures here. So I picked these next 2 hours. These are going to be the busiest, so this will be a nice, fairly busy action as Grand Rapids, Gerald R. Ford Airport. Here comes Allegiant's A320 taking off right now. And there it goes. So Allegiant, both Allegiants are going to be taking off here. What is this Allegiant doing? It might be, oh, is it coming back? Or is it going to be taking off on runway 9 here? Hey, what's up, Robbie? Good to see you. Nice to have you join us for a few hours. What's up, Robbie? Just a reminder, we do have Chicago O'Hare scheduled for 3 o'clock tomorrow. Although I did tell my sister if she needed help with any packing, they'll be packing to Missouri, taking a little trip. I said I'd help them. But most likely we'll be on the air around 3 o'clock tomorrow, Central Standard Time. So that'll be 20 Zulu. And check out this sweet Gulfstream making its way. Good to hear it, Robbie. That was a very smooth landing. So we're going to have a, looks like a trio of departures here with CRJ 200 and CRJ, not a CRJ 700, but an E140, and then also an Allegiant A320, I believe. Yeah, an A320 here. So they're going to head down to runway 9. We've got a light wind out of the southeast. So this is the longest runway. It's cool. The runways are at an angle, so you have runway 927 and then basically runway 1735. So almost a 90-degree angle. So we got some great plane spotters here. photographers that are checking out the action. It's a really nice day here. This is probably my favorite plane spotting park in America. Mostly because they actually provide bathrooms. That's a big bonus. Well, look at that. CRJ is, I don't know if they both have a float time. Because one is holding short of the runway there, that E140, and that's CRJ. So I don't think they're lined up with the runway. So we'll see if Allegiant goes first. If you're just joining us, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't be shy and say hi. Oh, I see why. We've got an arrival here on runway 9er. So this is a little impromptu pop-up stream. It's an Airbus. I'm going I haven't looked at the radar. I'm guessing A319. Thanks, Colin. Ah, from Dallas, no less. All right. Nice. Thanks, Colin. It's nice too, since there's the runway's so close, you get a nice engine roar right there. So I hope Dave from North Little Rock is tuning in, because he'd love that stop. He would love it. I hope everybody else is tuning in. It's a great job there, the A319. Let's see if I can see the far end of the runway there. I've got the CRJ, I've got the 140 in sight. And we've got another arrival. So do yourself a favor if you ever come up to Michigan or near Chicago. I know it's not the busiest airport in the world, but it's great. It's got bathrooms. It's beautiful here. I love it. I agree, Jacob. Great landing. 737 from Charlotte is next. Thanks, Colin. You were on it. You're on it, sir. Appreciate your help. So that is American 1685, as Colin said, from Charlotte. And it is 4:02 local time. So a nice busy hour here at Grand Rapids International. It's named after the former president, too. I should mention that. Gerald R. Ford International Airport. Whoa. I'm hoping to make it to 30 viewers today. So Saturday's a busy day. If we can make it to 50, phenomenal. But thanks everybody for tuning in, liking, and subscribing if you haven't yet. Hope you had a chance to see our community page where I posted some of the stills from some of the aircraft we saw yesterday. Pretty awesome. There at Detroit. All right. Piedmont, I believe, headed to, is it Philly? You thinking Philly on this one? Or is it going to New York? Getting ready to roll down the runway. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice being up this close. Like I said, this is probably my favorite per capita. We don't get a ton of action here. We get a good bit of action for Grand Rapids. It's grown a lot. But for my money, this is probably my favorite. So I'm talking to you, Founders Plaza. Get those bathrooms in. Hey, Bow Bow, what's up? Greetings from Kansas City. Yeah, they're so close that my camera's like, it's going so fast, it's blurring me. So I better keep it zoomed out. All right, looks like Allegiant is next. A320. Going to Punta Gorda. See, they also have a really nice little terminal there here in Grand Rapids. Pretty nice. We got one more jet taking off, and that's a CRJ 200. I believe back to Chicago O'Hare. The Air Wisconsin CRJ 200. Whoops, a little too far there. What's up, Joe? What's shaking? Hey, Randy. How's it going? Welcome to Grand Rapids. So, Joe, I talked to somebody at Endeavor and said word is they're potentially bringing the CRJ 200s back. Somebody's going to fly them for Delta. Got a Delta CRJ 900. What's up, Matt, man? That's right. Best spotting location in the Midwest. Word. That is truth. Now, if Chicago O'Hare on the gravel, if like ORD Airport Watch built like bathrooms in a little pavilion, then we're talking. Now we're talking. Now it's competition. But yeah, until then, Grand Rapids, #1. And you can fight me for that. And I say, in America. Yep, it's true, Joe. So yeah, they're in negotiations, I heard. What's up, Dan Reeves, across the ocean? How's it going? All right, we'll see you again, Jacob. Thanks for tuning in. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll be in Chicago the next couple of days. Back home with the sister and the family, and out at O'Hare. Well, that's true. Steve, how's it going? Thanks for asking. I'm doing well. Just headed back to Chicago. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great here at probably my personal favorite plane spotting park here at Grand Rapids. Gerald R. Ford International Airport, named after the former U.S. president. There's the parking garage. And then there's the old tower. And they talked about getting rid of that in favor of a new tower that'll be built. But I don't know where. So that CRJ 900 is just hanging out. And let me do yourself a favor. Nice east wind today. Yep. Thanks, Tom. I figured I wouldn't see you, Tom. So thanks for leaving a like. Oh, son's birthday party. Well, happy birthday to your son. Happy birthday. So that is going to Minneapolis on a CRJ 900. All right, it is past the mandatory hold sign. So instruction sign. So I am ready to see the CRJ, I think, take off. Yes, no, it moved and then it didn't. Whoops. Hey, Green, what's up, man? How's it going? Great to see ya. Yep, one of my favorites, Tom. Like I said, this is my personal favorite. Just imagine if they had like the traffic of Detroit here. It'd be amazing. Overhead flow. That seems like a possibility. So we're on our way back to Chicago. I have a show scheduled for 3 o'clock tomorrow at O'Hare, hopefully. I didn't even check the weather. I should probably check the weather. But I was happy to get on the road. Slept well last night, thanks to, again, to the boys at Detroit, Matt and Matt. See you, Bow Bow. I think you did, Green. I think you'll have to re-up or have somebody gift it to you. What's up, Dreamweaver? Had to take a couple of trees down, so I'm having to clean up them. Sweet. You are in lumberjack territory, it sure seems like. That is truth. It does seem lumberjack territory over there. You know what's amazing is I forgot, after living in Texas so long, I forgot how cool it is in the Midwest. I'm just seeing these temperatures like later on in the week, Matt, man, where it's like Weather Channel says 83, 83, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yep. Oh, nice. Green, you're on vacation. Where are you at vacation on at? I'm always on vacation, I guess, technically. You get, these are the 3 camera apostles, Peter, James, and John over there. Plane spotting apostles, Peter, James, and John. Yeah, Joe's probably right. You get overhead flow, so air space pacing, or airspace spacing. There we go. Panama City, awesome, Green. Well, enjoy the beaches. I'm sure it's pretty crowded, so enjoy Panama City for sure. All right, here we go. We're getting some movement. I saw that there are storms in the forecast. 50% chance of storms at Chicago O'Hare on Tuesday. So maybe we'll have another fun broadcast on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, it's supposed to get up to 90. 90 degrees. Bring your, what do you call it? Water slide. Or slip and slide. All right, see you, Green. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for popping in and leaving a like. Appreciate you. Here goes the CRJ. You gotta speed up with them. All right, thanks, Tom. Appreciate you. We'll see you later, bud. Happy birthday to your son. Happy birthday. This is a really nice, pleasant day. This is the kind of day I like. Just relaxed, kicking back. Should be seeing Southwest 3374 from Nashville, 737-800 in the next few minutes. So the airport is on the far southeast side of the city. And so downtown Grand Rapids is probably another 20 minutes. Grand Rapids is a pretty cool city too. The river runs right through the downtown. Hey, Cleve Indians, what's up? How you doing? I'm great to see you. Great to see you. Enjoying my favorite plane spotting area in America. Honestly, yeah, America. I can't think of a better place. I'm really trying to think hard here. I haven't been to the new Overlook at Charlotte, so I'm only basing it on what used to be the old Overlook. And then beyond that, it's pretty hard to pick a better place than here. Vlogging everything, Dean. Hey, just wanted to say hi and smash a like. Thank you, Dean. How you doing? Vlogging everything, just working hard. Great to see you. See, our Southwest had just made the right turn to go final on runway 9. We have a north-south runway and an east-west runway here at Grand Rapids that are most likely suitable for commercial traffic. Trying to, well, I'll zoom in a little bit. It is kind of far away. How you doing, Dean? How you doing, Cleve Indians? Just a reminder, we'll be broadcasting tomorrow at 3 o'clock from Chicago O'Hare. Should be a nice warm day like today. I have to remind myself that Texas is much hotter than this. So I should be happy as a clam, which I am actually. I am very happy. Again, this is in from Nashville on a 737-800 for Southwest Airlines. If you're watching locally, your loved one or friend is about to land. So come pick them up. Raina, hey, how are you? Great to see you, Raina. Happy Saturday to you. Nice to see you. So there is the terminal for Gerald R. Ford. You knew that for sure, huh, Joe? Best pilot in the world. I thought it was a relatively smooth landing. Yes, I agree. I agree. It's not like Joe works for Southwest or anything. The circle. What are the circle stars next to? You'll have to help me with that one, Cleve Indians. In the meantime, I spotted something relatively rare you don't see much of anymore. Let me show you what it is. Oh, names in the chat? Oh, that's how long they've been members for. So you can join the Premium Economy, Ultimate Economy, or First Class Baby Club starting out at 99 cents. Cleve Indians, and that just represents how long they've been members for. So yeah, you can join Premium Economy and support the channel for just 99 cents. So yeah, there's a FedEx 757. Not something we'll see too much of in the future after FedEx is announcing they're getting rid of that fleet. What's up, Kevin? Kevin Kelly, how's it going? So that's kind of a rarity. Checking out the old 757 there. Yep. If you join the membership, you get the coveted pipette emoji. You got it, Cleveland Indians. But yeah, that you don't see much of those. Those 757s are out the door here. Kevin Kelly's been a member for 2 months. Kevin, thank you for your generosity and being a member. And I should be back in Texas on Saturday, so a week from today, most likely. I'm deciding whether I want to do a show in St. Louis or just do an extra show in Chicago and then head home. I can't decide. So we will see. But I thought that was pretty rare to see that. You don't see those too often. Well, Randy, that's going to be a 50-50. I'll be trying to figure that out, and I need to raise money for that if I'm going to do that. Because I'm going to have to stay in a hotel, and that costs a lot of money. So I'm either going to have to sell a kidney or do something. Although I might be able to do it. Maybe I drive to Omaha instead of St. Louis because I'm going to stay one night somewhere. So we'll see. I did like being in St. Louis a lot, though. The view and the single piece of concrete. But maybe we'll go to Omaha, Randy, instead, which would probably be just about halfway to Dallas. So if you go on Interstate 80, and then you just take a left turn at I-35 at Omaha. No, wait. I-29, excuse me. And then you get on I-35. So, we will see. That's an interesting possibility. Grand Rapids International Airport. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing if you're new to the channel. Again, like my favorite plane spotting park in America. Next arrival looks like it'll be from Detroit, which we were at yesterday. Thanks for everybody and their contributions in Detroit yesterday for tuning in. Great show. And then it looks like we got one or two more arrivals. So we should have quite a few departures here in the next hour. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's only about 100 miles longer to do Chicago, Omaha, and then down. versus Chicago, St. Louis and down. So yep. Yeah, I can see, Matt, man, the old Allegiant uses like the old concourse. In fact, it looks a lot like Shreveport's old concourse. Right here. Yeah, they are all on I-35. It is true. It is true. But see that old building with those jet bridges? That's where Allegiant blocks in. Right there. You can see United, American, Southwest just pushing back. Another 737-800 waiting. Right there. There's one pushing back. And there is the construction in the background. So it's a busy time here at Grand Rapids. Orange Cone, what's up? We're getting ready. Oh, where are you at? Are you in New York? Are you still in Dubai? I can't keep track of you. You travel more than me, so great to see you. Hey, Otis. How's it going? Yeah, new location. This is Grand Rapids. We streamed here actually last year around the same time. So a year ago, if you look back, we were here. That's right. I just got home from Chicago, right on. I bet you're pretty tired. Yep, you got it, man. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I quite enjoy being here. Former coworker, I believe, started his aviation career. Johnny Swaps started his aviation career here at Grand Rapids. Hey, Patrick Lloyd. Greetings to North Carolina this evening. Welcome into Grand Rapids, Gerald R. Ford International Airport. Hey, Catherine. Good evening from Uganda. Good evening to you. That's right, man. You're only your son is like 70 miles down the road in Lansing. That's exactly right. You got it. Michigan State Sparty. My sister's coming back from Minneapolis, but I don't have to pick her up, so that's kind of nice. 737 pushing 2. Thanks, Otis. Oh, look, there it is. Right there. Going back to Atlanta, the ATL. As a whole, I believe American has the most flights here. I'm great. Catherine, thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well on the other side of the ocean. This is one of my favorite plane spotting parks. If you get the chance, if you're in Michigan, Western Michigan, come on down. Check it out. It's great. It's a great place to chill, relax. There's bathrooms here. Melatonin B6 help with jet lag. Huh. I'll have to take that. I'll have to make sure and take that. All right, Southwest is in true Southwest fashion, going as fast as they can go to the runway. When I get back, I'll pull out the radar gun and start Telling you how fast the Southwest pilots are going at Love Field when we get back to Dallas. I tell you what, I'm getting excited because fall is just around the corner. October is when it starts to cool down in Texas. But hopefully maybe we'll have like a early cold front or something. And thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi. Appreciate you tuning into Pip's pop-up stream. Episode 199.5, we'll call it. They get paid to fly, not to pay taxi. Well, I guess that's partially true. Hey, thanks, Otis. I was just looking that up, so thank you for that. Headed to Orlando. There you go. Absolutely. Amen, Scott. Amen. Here's Peter, James, and John, the apostles of PLANESPOTTIng. Thank you, Otis. Looks like Delta's going to take a runway 17 and go straight south towards Atlanta. To be sympathetic to? Well, I don't think Baylor's going to be that good, so I think you can have some sympathy for Baylor. All right, no delay for this one. Focus. Yeah, so Delta is making its way to runway 17 down here. North Texas, Texas Tech, Texas A&M. Well, oh, and UTSA. They're pretty good. UTSA is pretty good. So I don't know. I would go with Texas A&M just because my brother goes there, and they have a brand new coach, and I'm sure they're gonna struggle a little bit. I don't know if they should have stayed in the gone to the SEC. Remember, the Big 12 or the SEC has Texas and Oklahoma this year. Needless to say, I don't know that I'll be doing much streaming on Saturday, I think. That'll probably be a day off. Texas Christian University. The Horned Frogs. Yeah, it's true. Orange cones. That's what they're betting on. People like you flying again. No more open seating. Now, somebody poor like me likes the open seating. So, but whatever. I think they're going to update everyone in September on when they're going to do this as we check out a corporate jet arrival here on the 17 runway 17. So we got dual action on runways, runway 9, runway 17. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Hey Zoe, how are ya? Good evening, or afternoon I should say. We're still in Eastern time zone, by the way. Nice 680 latitude there. Well, they also said they're going to have like economy, some type of economy plus seating like everybody else does. So we will see. Orange cone, living the life. And I'm sure when you fly so much, it starts to add up. Like I use Hyatt for all my hotels, and it's starting to add up, really. I've reached the highest level possible. Thanks to New Mexico, of course. I stayed 40 nights in New Mexico or so. It was like 44 or something. This one off to Atlanta, the ATL. So it is said I believe we have we got an Endeavor flight from Detroit. That's a nice short jaunt. About 160, 170 miles. And that's just driving, so it's probably shorter flying. They probably get up to 15,000 feet and then start their descent. It's a good choice. I mean, Marriott's good, and Hilton. Honestly, it just started because there was I've been in World of Hyatt for 3 years. 3 years. But I do stay at some Marriott properties too. What's up, Andrew something? How's it going, man? Oh, they go Detroit to Lansing? That's fantastic. I know they do Chicago O'Hare to Lansing. Right into your living room. Whoops. Diabolical? So that was in from Detroit. That is nice. That is nice. Yeah. Yep. We would do. We would put Dallas to Waco at 10,000 feet, and that was maybe 12,000. And I don't think they would ever get that high, but we would always do at least 10,000 feet. So. Like I said, a perfect day for plane spotting, a great place to be. Thanks everybody for tuning in, smashing that thumbs up button, the like button, and subscribing. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy and say hi. But we'll be on the air tomorrow, I believe around 3 o'clock at Chicago O'Hare. Interesting. I don't know. Morgan doesn't like to do work, so I think he's probably still on midnights. Let me ask him. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Well, yeah, I told my sister if she needs help tomorrow because they're getting ready for a vacation trip. If they need help with anything with the kids and whatnot, I might have to reschedule. But other than that, I'll be there. I will be there. Sounds good. Orange cone, that would be great. What's up, Jason? Oh, nice. One of the photogs down from you. Yes. Right on. Thanks. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Way to find me. Like I said, this is the best. I've told the viewers this. This is the second time I've been to Grand Rapids. I live streamed last year, and this is probably, without a doubt, my favorite plane spotting park in America. Mostly because you guys have bathrooms, but you also have a pavilion that you can hide under with storms and rain, and also a vending machine. So thanks for tuning in. He was a turnover from. What's up, Zoe? Welcome into Grand Rapids. I love it. I wish I could stay longer, but so the plan is to be in Chicago tomorrow. Well, I'll be back in Chicago for the week, but then we'll be at O'Hare on Monday and Tuesday and maybe Wednesday, or we might go up to Milwaukee on Wednesday. So we'll see. And then it's a question of just getting back to Texas. Ooh, dang, the 12K Blackmagic Mini. Ooh, pro camera. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. High roller over here. Last time I saw him, I was a turnover from hell. It's A320 for American Airlines. Trusty Rusty. I'm going to get me a Blackmagic Mini Pro, hopefully in a couple months. Got to save up for that. And then I'll also need a Blue Eddy power box or battery. So thanks everybody for saying hi and subscribing. This is so nice and relaxing. I almost wanted to pull out the chair just to not do anything today and just have a camera, like a webcam. Joe, I always said the first aircraft I'd start an airline with would be probably the A319. Yep, it's true. So there's Delta over there, and I believe you got United Express also over there. So you've got United on both sides of the concourse. I think they should have gotten them. I'm a big fan of the A319. Period, Andrew. That's just me. So if they're headed back to, is this one headed to Dallas? I wonder if they'll go straight south or if they'll take runway 9. That they do. I think they're like the only one who flies the A319. So I believe this one's going back to the Big D. Probably the plane I confuse the most. I confuse the A319 and the A320 all the time. Every day, probably. We got like seagulls here. They may make a good way inland. So we got photographers all over the place. And why shouldn't they be? It's a great place to be. Roger that, Joe. All right, here comes our little Cessna 550 citation that's landing right now. All right, Orange Cone, get some rest. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Appreciate you. It's about 80 degrees, 81, Andrew. I mentioned this earlier when the show started, but I always keep forgetting that 80 is like so cool in the Midwest. I'm used to it being like so hot all the time, and I'm like, oh wait, 80 is normal here instead of some anomaly. Funny enough. So yeah, the weather's great today. Obviously it's sunny today, but low 80s. Bravo! Bravo! They get A321s from Frontier and Delta, huh? Hmm. The 800s? I guess there's not much difference. It's like 10 seats. Because isn't Southwest's rated at like 173? It's amazing what like 2 inches will do. Headed back to Dallas, the big D. Here we go. What's up, Zoe? Hey, Cadet Ricky. What's up, bud? I'm here in Grand Rapids, Cadet Ricky. So that makes 2 of us. Woohoo! No worries. Probably. They probably do. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Pip's pop-up stream. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of grandparents and their kids here. Very cool. Five o'clock here. What do you mean, Ricky? You had blue condor yesterday in San Antonio. Nice. Pretty rad. It's quiet. It's like we're on the golf course. Green is your favorite one. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. That's funny, Ricky, because a lot of people dislike the green, especially ERB and AJD. So that's funny to hear that. I love that. That makes me laugh. Makes me happy. Because I like the green too. It's like lifesavers. Stop. Joe, you're killing me, Smalls. What are you talking about? They're all great. They're all great. So our next departures, we should have 3 in the next half hour here. If they get out on time, going to Charlotte and then back to Minneapolis and then Houston, I want to say. I'm still so grateful for the bathroom here. Man, it's the best. I love it. It's almost like we're on the golf course. It's very relaxing. Dave, there you are. Yeah, made it to Grand Rapids. Nice, Cadet Ricky. British Airways. British Airways in Iberia. Oh, and the doing maintenance overhaul? Yeah, that's fun. You always get a few surprises in San Antonio, Ricky, because of that overhaul base at San Antonio. You never know what'll show up. When we were there, we had an old Aer Lingus. I think that was being converted to a freighter. And then we saw a Dreamliner as well, and an Alaska. So yeah, there's quite a bit of surprises you'll get in San Antonio due to that overhaul base. I think it was, what's the name of it? ST Technologies or something like that? Ah, I see. See? That's why I sent out the poll, but overwhelmingly nobody wants me to start an email notification system. I'll just message you, Dave. I'll just email you. I'm good, Zoe. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. It had a refueling stop, I'm sure. An A320, it probably had a refueling stop. So it might have flown to Iceland and then fueled up there and then gone to Canada or Boston and then made its way to DFW. Right on, Matt, man. That's true. Too much junk. I get that. Yeah, so they'll do refueling stops to get planes there. It's a nice thing about the world, is it's the shortest distance between 2 points is a curved line. Enter the Earth. Just nice to be here with everybody. Subscribe when able. Say hi when able, if you're new to the channel. And we'll be at Chicago O'Hare hopefully tomorrow. Monday, I'm wondering what time I should go on Monday. Maybe evening or late afternoon, or maybe lunchtime. Maybe lunchtime and start there. Might do lunchtime, like 12 o'clock, and start there. Yep, they can also fly a lot further empty. All true statements. Yep, lots of pit stops. And like Joe said, when they're empty, it's amazing what they can fly. You know, for example, Embraer, when American Eagle would take delivery of new aircraft, they would fly from Brazil up to Fort Lauderdale, and they would refuel, and then they would fly over to one of our maintenance bases in dang, that's a sick truck for ops. And they would fly over to from Fort Lauderdale to one of our maintenance bases in Texas, like Abilene or Dallas or something. So. Good question. Yeah, it's true, Dave. It's true. But night streams, yeah, are nice too. Although I don't really want to be attacked by mosquitoes in Chicago. I really did enjoy last week when the storms were building. That was a lot of fun, keeping track of it and the weather changing. So weather is forecasted into Chicago on Tuesday, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So I'm going to keep a close eye on that and get kind of excited. So we'll see what shakes up there. Sandra. You're at Fargo right now? I haven't seen Aviation LA for a couple days from Fargo. They did when I was there. I don't know if they still do, Matt, man. When I was at Envoy from 2018 to 2021, they did do maintenance there. I don't know if they still do. So you're going to have to ask a current Envoy dispatcher on that. Speaking of which, I met one of the Matts I met yesterday in Detroit actually dispatched for American Eagle from, I think he said 1998 to 2001. So that was pretty crazy. So pretty cool. They do. Oh, CMI at Champaign. I thought you said CMH. Champaign. Yes, they did. I know they did. I think they only did though 145s and 140s. So I don't know if they still do because Envoy doesn't have any 145s or 140s. So, yeah. Sawyer, they probably should still have. But again, you would have to ask I'll have to text one of my friends, see what our bases are still in Envoy's system. And Morgan, by the way, Joe and Andrew, if you're still on, Morgan said he still bid midnight, so FYI. All right, we got a pushback. We got a pushback. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I know, Ricky. It's no problem. We should be back in the fall when my face isn't burning off because I would love to get back to San Antonio. But, yeah, we'll do our best to get down there. Oops, Dave. Oops. So my brother, who lives down in College Station, said he was cool with me staying there. So we'll be doing a lot more streaming in Houston in the fall, if we can hack it. So that's exciting. And also, of course, Austin. No, never been. Well, I've been to Orlando once. Never done a live stream though. But I'm trying to work out with one of my friends getting together there in Orlando. Now, also with Orlando, I know they have specific. If you want a plane spot, you have to fill out a form and everything. So I would plan on doing a couple weeks in advance before you go to Orlando to plane spot. And there's only specific areas they allow you in. So Orlando's very particular. Tampa's pretty wide open, relaxed. Oh, nice, Cadet Ricky. Thank you to everyone tuning in, liking, smashing that thumbs up button. Don't forget you can join Premium Economy for just 99 cents or send a super chat for 99 cents. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. It was great having you yesterday in Detroit. It probably is. It probably is, Dave. Everything is overpriced. That's what happens when you get, it's a tourist town for Universal Studios Orlando and then also Disney World. I worked at Disney World for a summer in the summer of 1998. I worked at a restaurant called Pizzafari when I was 16. That was a good time. I got paid $5.95 an hour. I think that was the lowest you could get paid at the time. Minimum wage was $5.25, so that was pretty much 70 cents above minimum wage. No, I haven't been DFW. I've been doing my Midwest trip, Cadet Ricky. So yeah, I will head back to DFW in about a week and be back streaming there just in time for the temperature to get up into the hundreds. So be back to more night streams. But there's also Love Field, which provides shelter to me, shade. So which way is our Houston departure going to go? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? And it goes right. Using the longer runway, runway 9. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to go back to all the heat. But it is trailing off, hopefully, in the next couple months. So we fought through it, and we will. Yeah, but a lot of private jets, and a lot of people like Southwest, Ricky. And while that Houston gets ready, here comes our Charlotte departure. Headed back to Charlotte on that 737. American Airlines. Thanks to Kevin Kelly for renewing his membership. Appreciate you, Kevin. Spoken like a true Southwest homer from Joe. Good. It's good Joe takes pride in his work. A lot of people would like to see Houston hobby. I know Mattman would. Probably Joe too. And Andrew. So at least we'd have 3 viewers to the show. Michiganders. You went to Galveston? Ugh. Galveston. Oh, what do we got going over there? Look at this. I don't know what this is. But, what is this? Like a... Somebody, what is... Somebody try and start the engine there? What is that? This giant plume of, like, dust, sand, and smoke. See, Otis, that's 4 people. That's right. I should get extra points if I go to Houston because the likelihood of being shot increases when I go to hobby. But that's just me. All right, AU-175 to Houston is rolling. So I was thinking it was a dust devil, but it died quickly. But all of a sudden just popped up. I was like, uh-oh. Nice. Here's a Michigander right there. Alrighty. So this one's going south, so let's see if they take runway 17. No, they're going to use full length runway 9. See, I knew you'd be on Team Hobby for sure. Plus, risking my life, that should get extra points. That's what I say. Cool. Very cool, Ricky. Very, very cool. High five. Trying to think, where do I feel like I've been in the most danger? I tell you what, I know where. If you've been to Vancouver, Canada, and the near, is it near east side? Holy cow. That is one sketchy place. Just outside of downtown. That is, listen, I've been to Chicago, I've been to the west side, I've been to the south side. That place beats them all. I've been to Jamaica, New York by accident. But that place, that is shady. Vancouver's like near east side. And that place, anything goes. Thanks, Otis. That's what I try and do. That's what I like to hear. Relax, educate, and entertain. I do like, and I may start doing this, is start appearing on camera. It's not uncommon to hear gunshots. All right. Well, I will not be visiting you, Ricky, anytime soon. Greg, what's up, man? Richard, the Southwest guy. You got it. Grand Rapids. Mexico City. Yeah, I've considered Mexico City for sure. There's that coffee shop on the south end, Dave. That would be great. That's right. Cross Lake Michigan. I think they should build a bridge across Lake Michigan, and I think it would only cost like $60 billion. We're going to Charlotte on the 737-800 for American Airlines. A good bit of action here in Grand Rapids. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Give me 1 second here. I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in today, and it's been exciting to be a part of the action over the last several days. Thank you for liking and subscribing, by the way. It really makes a difference in the broadcast when we can get people from all over the country and all over the world, because we learn better from each other. And thanks for all the experts who are on the show. Thank you. I'm not saying goodbye yet. I just wanted to take a moment. People say you should show your voice or show your face, and I think a lot of people do that. So that's what I'm doing as well. So thank you, everybody, for taking the time to tune in on a busy Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe and like. This is Pip's Plane Spotting Live pop-up stream. And we've got a Southwest Airlines plane pushing back, another 737-800, I believe, that's headed to Denver. Oh, and then we also have a CRJ 900 as well, headed to, I think this one's going to be headed to Minneapolis. So we'll get back to the action here. Oh, there's a ferry from Ludington to Milwaukee. I think there needs to be a bridge, man. Never gave you higher than 23,000 feet? Dang. Man, I would be really frustrated as a dispatcher. I'll have to work on that, Richard. Sorry about that. I was just trying to speak into the camera. My apologies on that. I'm not good with my face. I'm good with planes, but not good with my face. Yo, don't worry, we'll go to Houston Intercontinental, Ricky, for sure. Houston Hobby deserves some love too, though. So we'll watch where Southwest is going. And in the meantime, on the other side here, they just released the lever. The bar, the pull bar, ready to roll. Well, there's quite a few aircraft, heavy aircraft, that fly to Houston. So there's no question about that. Oh, look at this. Dreamweaver, what's up? It's so nice to see everybody. Friendliest faces in the plane spotting world, including my chin. Oh, yeah. I understand that. I understand that completely, Richard, the Southwest guy. Well, we get a few A350s, too, at DFW as well. So Southwest is going to be taking runway 17. Let's see where Delta CRJ 900 goes. Sweet. Almost 60 likes. Awesome. Thank you, Matt, man. Appreciate that. Brian Lloyd, what's happening? How's it going? How is it going? Is it going? It's going well. All right, Southwest has got a clear sky ahead to depart. Off it goes. Whee! Yeah, this will be officially now our 6th airport in a week. How about that, ladies and germs? 6 airports, 6 different airports. So thanks everybody for your support, friendship. You're smashing the thumbs up, subscribing. All one at a time, making a difference in the world. And appreciate your support. 6 different airports. Grand Rapids, Cincinnati, Detroit, Chicago O'Hare, Chicago Midway, Milwaukee. And we've got an arrival here. Just in time. CRJ on CRJ. One about to take off, one landing. That was a nice smooth landing by United Express. Again, it goes without saying that this is my favorite plane spawning park in America. I can't think of a better place. I haven't been to Charlotte, so until I can go to Charlotte, I won't be able to put Charlotte over the Great Grand Rapids Gerald R. Ford International Airport viewing area. Tiny little spoilers. That is accurate. My favorite snack would be Chex Mix. That's what I'm going with, Dreamweaver Chex Mix. Original. That or mixed nuts. No, I haven't. Okay, so Clutter's Park in Los Angeles, Imperial Hill, there's a lot of buildings that are in the way, number one. Number two, I don't think there are any bathrooms there, Richard. Number three, I like the scenery here. But number one and number two are the main reasons. Vodka. I don't. All right. Nerds, clusters, and a Bud Light. Wow. That's impressive, Scott. Oh man. Yeah, even LA, even at the In-N-Out, where you can have a burger and plane spot. Still, I think this is the best because they take off and they land right in front of you. I would say we're probably just 100 yards from the runway, so it's pretty dang close. A great donut shop at the bottom of the hill. I have not been to the donut shop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that I think we're going to call it a wraps because here's the catch. I'm going to try and get home before my sister so I can use the washer because obviously I haven't done laundry for a few days. And so I'm trying to get home before she does. She lands at about 7:30 Chicago time, but then she still has to get back to Naperville. And I gain an hour. So I'm going to try and beat her home so I can get to the washer first. So I hope you've enjoyed Pip's pop-up stream. Again, Grand Rapids, always awesome as always. We'll be on the air tentatively 3 o'clock tomorrow Central Standard Time. That's 20 Zulu at Chicago O'Hare. Here's to hoping for a good weather day tomorrow. I hope you all tune in. And thank you all for tuning in on this pop-up stream, liking and subscribing. 6 airports in a week. 6 airports in 1 week. Thank you to everybody who made the broadcasts possible and being a part of the action and contributing to the channel that allows me to do 6 airports in 1 week. So thank you everybody for tuning in today, and have a great rest of the day when on Saturday here, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Still got a few hours to get home, and take care of everybody and each other. Your generosity is greatly appreciated, and appreciate each one of you. See you, Greg. We'll see you later. See you, Brian Lloyd. See you, Richard, the Southwest guy. Later, Cadet Ricky. Scott's good to see you. We'll see you again, bud. Mattman. Dreamweaver with a $2 super chat. $2 Canadian. She says 747, 400, or 800. I'm going 800 all day. See you later, Brian Lloyd. I'm going 800 all day, Dreamweaver. All day. Thanks to Jason, our new viewer and subscriber, for tuning in. So thank you all. See you guys. Take care, Dave. See ya. Bye, Michael Walker. Bye, Colin.